Hey everyone, thank you for tuning in. This is Mehdi. In today's video, we're gonna take a look at 15 solid complementing summer fragrances based on my experiences. Without any further ado, let's get into it. At number 15, Percival by Parfums de Mole. Such a list. If you haven't smelled this one, Percival at number 15. Wow, amazing fragrance. It is fruity, herbal, and woody with touch of spices at the background. At the fruity side, we have somehow apple and citruses. Citruses are not that much prominent. And at that herbal side, we have lavender, and it is a bit spicy and ambroxany at the dry down. Not that much of niche fragrances contain ambroxan, but this one is a bit ambroxany. Price and performances, niche. It is a niche house, but scent profile is somehow designery. At number 14, Versace Pour Homme, such a compliment monster fragrance. Gets crazy compliments, but here is a big but, mostly in the close encounters, let's say. It is not that great, for example, for outdoor situations. That's why it is at number 14, else would be at top 5 easily. It is one of the best and most versatile woody, aquatic, citrusy fragrances. Gets more aquatic at the dry down, loses that effervescent bergamot notes. Except that lack of performance, let's say. It lasts actually. It lasts, for example, on clothing like 3-4 days. But yeah, it is transparent type of fragrance. It is not that much powerful, except that side. This fragrance is 10 out of 10, a killer, especially in the, let's say, date situations, close encounters, definitely. At number 13, Silver Mountain Water from House of Creed. A lady killer is here. It is not a wow fragrance at the first sniff, to be honest, but the more you wear it, the more you like it. It is simple and unique type of fragrance. Very simple and memorable at the same time. At number 12, Invictus Aqua 2018 version. It is a dense, sweet, aquatic type of fragrance with touch of floral vibes, or let's say feel at the top, and somehow earthy and rock-ish, stonish feel at the dry down. This is my second bottle. I try to save my juice as it is discontinued, unfortunately. I don't wear it that much, but whenever I wear this fragrance, I get compliments, especially from ladies, or let's say mostly from ladies. This is one of those lady pleaser type of fragrances. At number 11, YEDP by Yves Saint Laurent. It is a beautiful fragrance. Gets easily compliments, scent profile, performance is 10 out of 10. Just it is a little bit synthetic to my nose. The rest is 10 out of 10. So scent profile is somehow sour and sweet, has some sort of carbonated, fizzy vibe to it. It is like grape juice mixed with ginger and citruses, and at the dry down gets earthier and somehow rooty. At number 10, Hawas from House of Versace, one of the most mass appealing freshy aquatic fragrances in my collection. When I say freshy aquatic, it is not like refreshing, cooling, has some sort of fresh elements to it, let's say. It is a dense, sweet and fruity type of fragrance, and a little bit at the background it is aquatic, it is better to say, with some sort of spices at the betweens and oriental accent. At the opening it is too sweet, maybe it is a bit juvenile, or makes you, or might make you feel it is juvenile, but at the dry down gets a bit more oriental and musky, and at that point I like it better. It is like more complex and less juvenile, let's say. At number 9, Never Gets Old, Chanel Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme. Such a long name, but whenever I smell it, makes me immediately happy. I wouldn't say aquatic, has some sort of aquatic feel to it, but it is cooling and refreshing type of fragrance. It is herbal and citrusy with a sweet base. I don't like that much that sweet base, but if you don't like also that much sweet base, you can go by the regular version, Allure Homme Sport. But if you want a better performance, you can try this one. Because of that dense base, this one is longer lasting, especially on the skin. At number 8, Hajavat by Nishane. I like every second of this fragrance, everything about this fragrance. That's sour, citrusy, strong, harsh, almost somehow creamy opening, and that's burnt, earthy, a bit smoky and woody, dense dry down. At number 7, Light Blue Intense from House of Dolce & Gabbana. Such a strong fragrance in terms of performance and character. Both sides are very strong here, very memorable and signature scent worthy type of fragrance. It is fresh and aquatic without that much of citruses. I like that lack of citruses here, gives the fragrance a bit a different stance, let's say. It is fresh, herbal and aquatic in the brief with a very crazy memorable scent profile and complementing factor. At number 6, Dior Sauvage EDT. Needless to say, compliment monster, gets ton of hates from what so-called fragrance community, but normal people, average people or other people out there, they love this fragrance, gets easily compliments. I think people like that masculine and aggressive scent profile of this fragrance. If you ask me, I don't love it, but I really like it, and it's still one of my most favorite, most worn and most complimented fragrances. At number 5, Prada L'Homme. What I like here is people haven't smelled this fragrance or this DNA that much. It is not that much copied also type of fragrance, but gets as big as Dior Sauvage compliments for me, to be honest. So it is not that much well known, but gets very great compliments. It is bright, floral, powdery and sweet with a very unique scent profile and great performance. Lasts on my skin 10 hours plus, and projection and sillage is loud and cloudy. It is not type of strong projecting fragrance, but everybody will smell you in a very soft and smooth candy flossy way, let's say. At number 4, Versace Dylan Blue, my magic juice. I say magic juice because it is not a wow fragrance, but gets wow compliments. I have way more complex fragrances in my collection, but they don't get half of these compliments for me, for whatever reason, I don't know. I like the contrast here. It is fresh and dark at the same time. It is like shower jelly, clean and somehow green at the background, and gets earthy and incensey dark at the dry down. At number 3, Reflection Man by Amouage. I can say it is like niche version of Prada L'Homme. Shares some sort of similarities. Both are floral, both are powdery and unique, but this one is way more complex compared to the Prada L'Homme, I have to say. It smells very unique and not for everybody because of that floral scent profile. If you don't like floral notes, especially jasmine, this is not for you, but I believe it is one of the best floral based fragrances ever created for men. At number 2, Acqua di Gio Profumo, fragrance of century. Hands down, one of the best things I've ever smelled and put my nose on. They did a big mistake by discontinuing this piece of gem, I have to say. It is fresh, slightly aquatic, herbal, also slightly sweet, and gets incense at the dry down, but fragrance keeps that freshness and those top notes, but gets darker at the dry down, I can say. Smells very dense and lungs filler. Lasts on me like 10-12 hours plus, and projection and sillage is solid for 2 to 3 hours. At number 1, I don't believe that any fragrance can beat this one easily. Create Aventus. This is not regular, but it is 250 ml. One of the best fragrances in terms of scent profile, opening and dry down at the both sides. It is not easy to create a fragrance that plays great at the both sides, dry down and opening. This one is one of those winners. Look at this juicy, natural, mouth-watering, citrusy top notes, and gets woodier and somehow smoky at the dry down. This one is 2017 batch. It is a bit well balanced, but leans more to the smoky side, I have to say. Performance is good, like 6 to 7 hours, not a beast mode like the oldest batches, but yeah, it is okay, above average with first hour and a half, again average projection and sillage. Take care, guys.